in medieval Europe, Isidore of Seville, Leonardo of Pisa, Alexander Deville, these people got their ideas from the Muslims. The Muslim transmissions from Arabic to Latin, they got their ideas, and they were talking about Indian mathematics and other such things too. For example, Gerbert of Aurillac, he later on became Pope Sylvester. He became a pope called Sylvester. So he studied Indian mathematics also. He made an abacus and other such things. Fibonacci. So Fibonacci, when he was a young guy, he went with his father to Algeria. In Algeria, he met Muslim merchants who were using Indian mathematics. So he learned it. He came back to Europe and he wrote how to use Indian mathematics in computation and other such things. Most of the transmission to Europe happened through the Muslims. So we have Indian knowledge that went to the Greeks and Romans initially. It was destroyed when Europe became Christian in 330 current era, when all this knowledge was seen as pagan knowledge. But then some knowledge lived on in Europe, and that was inherited by the Muslims in Beirut, Lebanon, Israel, and other such places, who also got knowledge destructively from India. All this knowledge was consolidated and transmitted to Europe in Toledo and Sicily. This is where Arabic knowledge, for example, in Toledo, we had this Raymond of Toledo who set up Archbishop, a translation school, where Arabic works were translated into Latin. What were these Arabic works? This Gerard of Cremona, who translated 87 Arabic texts. I took a look at the list of the names. In those books were Surya Siddhanta, Charaka Samhita, and other such kinds of works. This is a drawing that was released by British Library on Twitter about 2 years back. It shows the beginning of medical practice in Britain in the 12th century. And I laughed because this is exactly Shushruta's procedure on hemorrhoid surgery, nasal surgery, cataract surgery, and other things. This knowledge has come from India to Baghdad, gone to Spain, from southern Spain has gone to northern Spain, translated into Latin, diffused into Europe, and Britain in 12th century has learnt about it just in that time frame. And I'll continue on, but there's a whole lot of other things on mathematics, transfer of knowledge in 1200s, 1300s, Europeans in 1400s, how they plagiarized Indian knowledge, colonial era transmissions, whole lot of Europeans like the Portuguese who copied a whole lot of books and translated into Latin in several time frames, including calculus going to Europe,